shocking allegations, women accusing him of rape. You saw the statement that his representative put out, Harvey Weinstein, but it's all extremely awkward for a lot of Democrats who received a lot of money over the years from Harvey Weinstein.
A lot of money. And, you just broke the news about Hillary Clinton finally putting out a statement condemning his behavior and distancing herself. The question is whether or not she is going to help gather the $1.4 million that he, as what's known as a bundler, helped to donate to her campaigns over the many years. The other question is, where are the Obamas? Where is Michelle Obama? Where is President Obama? I mean, Harvey Weinstein was and probably is still a big supporter of them, and certainly of the president's political efforts. And if just pretend the shoe was on the other foot, and this was a Republican, somebody who is in Hollywood who is a Republican, who is alleged to have done these things and gave to Republican presidents. Can you imagine the outrage if they weren't, condemning this behavior? And I mean, it makes no sense at all that they are not coming out and saying something, never mind the question of the donations.
Just to add to Dana's point, which I think is 100% right, Michelle Obama, 2013, at the White House, it was a young filmmakers symposium that Harvey Weinstein helped to organize, but praised him. You're a powerhouse. We wouldn't do this without you. That's at the White House. I mean, it's not just money. The money is a lot. He Weinstein gave a ton of money and bundled even more money to both Obama and Clinton. It's the friendship, the fundraisers, he was a vocal supporter of theirs. He was a very high profile, again, on the West Coast, but he was someone who's a big figure anywhere in this country culturally. He was a big supporter of theirs. It's just odd if someone who gave a million or bundled $1 million to George W. Bush, let's say, to Dana's point, had a similar experience, there would be a huge outcry if George W. Bush didn't release something. Forget that he's not in office currently. That's not the point. It's not, the issue is not that. The issue is this is behavior that rightly should be condemned when you are the two most prominent faces in the Democratic Party, and they still are, Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. The fact that it went 5 days with not a word is, I guess I'm echoing Dan, just odd. It seems to me somewhat of a slam dunk. It's not as though Harvey Weinstein disputed that he had behaved extremely poorly, I guess, to put it in the nicest terms. I mean, there was no issue there. He's taking issue with the timing of the New York Times thing. He's taking issue with some of the claims made in the New Yorker. But there's no question that these things are things that he behaved in ways that were deeply inappropriate.
Yeah, and it might have been an open secret that he did inappropriate things in Hollywood. Open secret for a very, very long time. That doesn't mean that Michelle Obama, when she praised him in 2013, knew any of that.
No.
We're not saying that. It's just, look, she stood up for women. She stood up for what's right. Look what she said, understandably, when the Access Hollywood tape came out. Harvey Weinstein is not running to be president of the United States. I completely get that. But I assume we're going to see statements from them at some point soon. And the Hillary Clinton statement is pretty strong. Again, let's see what happens when it comes to donations.
Bill Clinton will be issuing a statement?
No. I think he will let Hillary Clinton's voice stand for both of them. But I do think, given the amount of money the Barack Obama's campaign took from and, was helped raise by Harvey Weinstein, given Michelle Obama, obviously, we assume, rightly, I think, had no clue about his reputation. But even so, and this is someone, if you have praised him and now it has come out that he acted in these ways, it would seem appropriate to say, this is unacceptable behavior.
All right, guys, stand by. We're only moments away from the White House press briefing. The president challenging his Secretary of State.